pleasure to be speaking with everybody. And I've got the same questions for everyone. We're going to work it around the room. And we'll first throw to Breeann. Breeann, you get the pressure first. What was your first concert?
A commission concert.
Well, meaning as a fan, do you remember the first concert that you went to? Because, hey, we know you're a great singer, but what did you like before you became this professional that was on television?
Destiny's Child was my first concert.
Wow. Okay. Well, Elijah, can you top that one?
Prince was my first concert.
I think you might have topped that one. What tour from Prince? Do you remember?
All I know is that he left my mom and my uncle some tickets. This is when he was in at the Fox in Detroit. I was maybe about 13 or 14. I really wasn't supposed to be at the concert, but I had a family pass, so they let me stand backstage. And then when he started performing certain songs, they took me out.
I think I know which songs those are.
Yes, sir.
Justin, what about you? First concert?
I want to say maybe the Scream tour. I can remember maybe like in middle school, like when Bow Wow was going crazy. Like it was like Bow Wow, and this was actually before B2K, I want to say. So yeah, it was like a Scream tour was my first one.
Was this before Omarion was a solo artist?
This was before B2K. This was like when Bow Wow was going. He was the one.
Oh wow!
Wow. There's a chance I'm speaking to Bow Wow on Tuesday. If so, I'm going to say hey for you if that's okay.
Oh,
Please
wow.
do.
Okay. Now, Ms. Wilson Williams, your first concert.
Well, I'm going to top all of them and say Michael Jackson, but that's just imaginary because I really wanted to go to his.
I'm about to say, girl.
No, so like my very first one, because I was really, really into church and I didn't have anybody around me to take me to any secular concerts.
Sure.
My very first one was one my husband took me to, and it was Layla Hathaway, and I was completely floored. Like,
wow.
She's an incredible artist. Like, to hear the depth bass in her voice was just incredible.
That's another person I've had the pleasure of interviewing. I did interview Bow Wow once before. I don't want to tell you what it was about, but Ms. Hathaway, I think I interviewed in St. Kitts after she played at a festival, something like that. Wow. But either way, Ms. Beach, I mean, come on. Last but not least.
Okay, I got a fun one. So my first as being young was my dad. He wanted to go see the Whispers.
Yeah.
So he took me for my birthday to the Whispers concert at the Fox because he wanted to go. I don't know nothing about the Whispers. I mean, I know how I got here, but I don't know about the Whispers. But my real first concert was the Lil Wayne concert with Trina back in the day when they came.
Wow. You mentioned the Whispers. Didn't they just get inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or aren't they on the short list?
I think so. Yes. Yes.
Wow. But hey, Trina's also really impressive.
And that is.
You know, I can't repeat a lot of what Trina says, and I think on this show you also can't repeat a lot of what Trina
Actually, you can.
Just gotta beep it out. Beep.
Yeah, asterisks and beeps and all that. Well, you know, same question on you because you had to wait all that time to answer that. I've never been to Detroit before, just the airport. Where should I go the first time I'm there? Do you have a favorite restaurant or a spot that I should be going to? Because Grown and Gospel shows us Detroit and what a great city it is.
Well, you definitely have to get some Coney Island.
Yeah, that's what we're known for.
What is Coney Island? Is that a hot dog spot?
It's a diner.
Known for hot dogs.
It's the only thing that's 24 hours every day. Every holiday, they never close. You can get breakfast all day, but they're known for like chili cheese, fries, and chili
chicken pita.
The chicken and all pita. The American foods above.
Yeah, like, but Coney Island, it's one on every corner.
It's like a signature thing you have to do when you come to Detroit. Definitely downtown or hit a Coney Island. Absolutely.
And their hot dogs are not like the soft ones. It's the one that got the crunch in it.
Or Sweetwater wings downtown.
Ooh, yeah.
Get you some Sweetwater wings. They go
Yep.
crazy.
And then on your
And
way,
then you have to take a picture in front of the fist too, downtown.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
probably
that
see
George
that in the
Foreman?
show.
Who's that? George Foreman?
Is it?
I think it's George
What?
Foreman.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't
I
know
never knew.
I never knew George Foreman was a Michigan person. Like when I go down the list of
It was Joe Lou.
Joe
Joe
Lewis.
Maybe it's Joe
You
Lewis.
said- You thinking of the George Foreman grill?
No, George did fight though, right?
Maybe it's Joe Lewis.
I think
I
It's
mean,
Joe
the Joe
Lewis.
Lewis Arena was in Detroit itself,
it's Joe
so that would
Lewis.
make a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
sense.
gone. They trying to tear it down.
Is that the same thing as Little Caesars Arena?
No. So, like Little Caesars originated, it's really a Michigan company, originated in Detroit. Yeah. The Little Caesars
Okay,
Arena is where
Detroit.
like the Pistons play and everything. Yeah. So you definitely got to go there too. Just come downtown, period. You can do everything.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, Darren.
that's what I'm learning here. So, being mindful of everyone's time here and still work in the room, I say we start with Breeann again, and we say, was there a highlight for you in filming Grown in Gospel these past few months?
the highlight was being back home with my family and friends. Just being back connected to my roots and, just getting that recharge, that renewed like revitalization of like, hey, okay, I know I've been grinding. I know I've been working. I've tried this way, that way, and the third, but like this has got to be it. And I got the people that I love around me. I'm making more, closer connections with, others that I might not have had before, and just being very optimistic. That was the highlight of this process, just being very hopeful and feeling that connection back to my roots.
Great answer. Same response for you, Elijah. Same question, rather.
I think that I've never been the type of guy who wants yes people around me. You know what I mean? So I always wanted a group of people, or this group of people I consider close friends, to the point where I feel like they can say something offensive to me or that really shouldn't be taken offensive, but I feel like your circle should push you to greatness, even if it is offensive. You know what I mean? Like, no, you shouldn't be wearing that. No.
His phone. He said.
Well, I think it's because he knew we were running out of time. He just dipped out. But Justin, same question at you. And also, when I say hi to you for Bow Wow, do I say Jay Brooks said so or Justin Brooks said so?
I mean, you could say Jay Brooks. I don't really know Bow Wow, but
Yeah.
Jay Brooks is fine.
Ross is a weirdo. Like,
Yeah.
hell Bow
But-
Wow.
Yeah.
Just blame it on me. Oh,
Okay.
that weird guy from New York instigated this whole thing.
All good.
So Justin, a highlight for you in the show?
A highlight for me in the show. Let me see. What did I really enjoy? I think I enjoyed. I had a good time. Well, I can't really say that specifically.
Exactly.
Okay,
But-
so keep watching.
Yes, there was an event that I really enjoyed, and you're gonna see why I really enjoyed it. So you will see it this season.
Okay, Nikkia, you?
I'm just gonna say, overall, it was just a good experience. Like, you're gonna be able to see the different varieties of our lives and personalities. Me being that I don't sing, it's just an honor just to be amongst my friends that do.
Sure.
And being the BTS queen, you're able to experience what I go through as being in the music industry as well. So it's going to be a lot that you're going to see on March 16th at 9 p.m.
16th. And then the last word for you, Ms. Wilson Williams. And I do the Ms. Wilson because when you get the hyphen last name thing, you command extra respect. That's my opinion.
Oh, thank you, Darren. You're amazing. Highlight for me was my family, and being able to incorporate them into the show, and then seeing these 6 people, well, 5 other people, because it was a while that we hadn't seen each other for a long time, and to see how their stories unfolded. I'm going to be sitting back, eating my popcorn like everybody else, because everybody had incredible stories, incredible testimonies, it was so relatable, and I commend each one of my cast members for being vulnerable and transparent with the audience.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for your time and where to go when I'm next in Detroit. Looking forward to seeing you all live in New York, whether you're on the stage or in the case of Nikkia, you're off the stage, whatever it is. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you,
Thank
Darren.
you.
This was
Thank you,
so
Darren.
fun. Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Paltrocast.